to all my lovely viewers and welcome to my channel Culinary Vlogs by Z. Today we're going to be making crispy zinger burgers with a zinger spice and a zinger sauce. So this recipe is definitely one you don't want to miss. Stay tuned! A very special thank you to all those who have subscribed to my channel, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Your engagement on all my posts means a lot to me. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Zinger Burgers originated at a popular fast food restaurant and has been a favorite in many households. Today's recipe comes very close to the original. So if you've tried my previous fast food recipes, copycat recipes, you'd know what I'm talking about. They are very close to the original recipes. This recipe has a lot of steps to follow, so be patient, and it also has a freezing option which makes it convenient for future use. Now, without wasting any time, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is wash about 500 grams of chicken fillet. And these were just 3 pieces that I got in the 500 grams. In this bowl, I've added in 3 cups of water, and I'm going to add in about 3 teaspoons of vinegar and a teaspoon of fine salt. And I'm just going to stir this in. Then I'm going to take my chicken fillets and place them inside this water and leave them to soak for about half an hour. Once the chicken has marinated for a while, I'm going to rinse off all the water and place the chicken back onto the board. I'm going to take each of these pieces and butterfly them, and to do this, I'm just going to place the chicken on its side and slit it in the center. This will give us a lovely butterfly chicken, and I'm going to cut that in half to separate both pieces. So from the 3 pieces, I've got 6 pieces, and this was an extra piece that came out from the 500 grams. From these pieces, I'm going to further divide them into half. So I'm going to cut that in half. And after further cutting them, I've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pieces. So from the 500 grams, I've got the 12 pieces of the chicken fillet. Now, taking one of these, which is a meat mallet, I'm going to use this side of the meat mallet and smash the chicken fillet like so. Once you've slightly flattened them, you will get a piece like so, which is about this thick. So now that I have all my chicken flattened on the board, I'm going to dip this into our flour mix. And once you've dipped this in your flour mix, you can freeze it for whenever you need it again. So make sure that when you are making your flour mix, you actually use a heaped teaspoon. Don't feel shy, because the more flavors, the better the chicken's going to taste. Now in another bowl, I've got 3 cups of flour. I know it seems like a long process, but this actually tastes absolutely lovely. To the 3 cups of flour, I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of chicken spice, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, and then give this a quick mix as well, making sure everything is properly incorporated. And this is going to be used to dip our chicken fillets in before we fry them. And what I'm going to do now is take a chicken fillet piece, so this is one of the 12, and dip them after marinating, obviously. So this is after it's been in the vinegar and salt. Then I'm going to dip it into the flour mix, back in the water, and then again into the flour mix. And do this about 3 times until you get a lovely coating of the flour mix. So this is what your chicken fillets should end up looking like. And then you can place them back onto the board. Repeat with all the other pieces until all of them have been coated. And these are what the chicken fillets would end up looking like. I'm only going to use 3 pieces from here, so the balance of them I'm going to freeze. And if you don't have a polystyrene tray, even a plastic Tupperware will work. Just place them over into the Tupperware. Add in a piece of cling wrap in between each layer so that once you've frozen them and thawed them, the water from the chicken fillets don't absorb into the flour mix. And do this for every layer. So this makes it so convenient for use. Whenever you need it, just remove it from the freezer and thaw, fry, and serve to your guests. So in another bowl, I'm going to add in about 2 tablespoons of hot sauce. Then I'm going to add in half a cup of mayonnaise, 2 tablespoons of tomato sauce, and 2 tablespoons of mustard sauce. Then I'm going to whisk this all together. And that's going to be our sauce for our Zinger burgers. Looks delicious, doesn't it? This sauce I'm going to leave aside and use only when I'm assembling the burgers. Now in this bowl I'm going to add a spice mix that I'm going to use when we are assembling the burgers also. And for this I'm going to add in 2 teaspoons of chicken spice. Then I've got 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, half a teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1.5 teaspoons of garlic powder, 1.5 teaspoons of onion powder. Give this a quick mix and leave this aside with the sauce. So here I've got all the components for the chicken Zinger burger. These are my chicken fillet pieces. Then I've got the spice that we made earlier and obviously the Zinger burger sauce. Just going to take these chicken fillet and fry them. To fry the chicken fillet, I've taken a 25 centimeter saucepan and added in sunflower oil about halfway through. And I've got this on medium heat just to heat it up before placing my chicken fillet into the saucepan. Now that my oil has heated up, I can see bubbles along the sides. So I'm going to place in my first chicken fillet and allow this to fry. So it usually takes about 5 to 8 minutes on either side, but don't rush it, let it cook and fry properly. After about 5 minutes, we're going to turn the chicken over. And allow it to fry properly on the other side. Once the chicken is a nice golden brown in color, we're going to remove it and place it onto a paper towel. And it has to be a lovely golden crispy color before removing it from the oil. Now that I've got all my Zinger fillet fried, it's time to assemble. And now to plate this, I've taken a white seeded bun
And what I'm going to do is add in some of the Zinger sauce at the bottom. Then I'm going to add in some lettuce over this. Then taking one of your chicken fillets, you're going to place it on top of the lettuce. And the spice that we made earlier, I'm just going to take a pinch of it, sprinkle it over that. Just adds in more flavor. If you don't want to do that, you can leave it out as well. And then I'm going to top it with some more Zinger sauce. And we have our Zinger burger ready. I'm going to serve this with some French fries. So I've got my French fries here. And to the French fries, I've also added in a little bit of extra Zinger spice. And there you have it, your Zinger burger and fries ready to be served. And doesn't this look amazing already? Freezing the chicken fillet actually makes it very convenient so that whenever you require it again, thaw and fry, and you have a perfect meal option ready. With the holidays coming up, we're all going to be looking for some quick and easy meal options, and this recipe is definitely one of them. If you've tried it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. As always, thanks for watching, and until the next vlog, happy cooking!